Welcome to Rambam. It's after Passover, but guess what we're learning? The laws of Passover. hmm Okay, we're in chapter 5 of the laws of chametz umatzah. So the prohibition against chametz, leavened bread, applies only to 5 species of grain. They include 2 species of wheat and spelt, and 3 species of barley, oats, and rye. However, kitnias, examples, rice, millet, beans, lentils, and the like, do not become leaven. Even if one kneads rice flour or the like with boiling water and covers it with a fabric until it rises like dough that has become leaven, it is permitted to be eaten. This is not leavening, but rather a decay of the flour. Right? It's a decay of the flour. Um, so biblically, rice you could eat. Now, rabbinic law is Ashkenazim don't eat rice. The Rambam, I recall if he brings the different opinions. We'll find out. Okay, but this biblical law that we're learning right now. With regard to these 5 species of grain, if flour from these species is needed with fruit juice alone, without any water, it will never become leaven. So now the 5 species, if you did water, after 18 minutes, it becomes leaven. If you use fruit juice, pure fruit juice, right, it will never become leaven. Even if flour is placed in these juices the entire day until the dough rises, permitted to be eaten on Pesach. For fruit juice does not cause dough to become leavened. Leavened means fermentation process, right? 1 second. Okay, sorry. It merely causes the flour to decay. The following are included in the category of fruit juice, wine, milk, honey, olive oil, apple juice. Again, not if it's apple juice from concentrate that you add water to it, then not, I think he will say. Pomegranate juice means 100% fruit juice. Pomegranate juice and all other similar wines, oils, and beverages. This applies so long as no water whatever is mixed in them. If any water is mixed in them, they cause the flour to become leavened. Right. On Pesach, one should not cook wheat in water, for example, cracked wheat, or flour and water, for example, dough balls. If one cooks either of the above, they are absolutely chametz. This applies if the kernel is cracked open within the dish. We may not fry dough in oil in a frying pan. However, we may cook a loaf of matzah, a roasted flour, because then it's not going to become chametz. If one boiled water excessively and afterwards place flour into it, it is permitted because it becomes cooked immediately before it could become leaven. Nevertheless, it accepted custom in Babylonia, Spain, and entire Western diaspora to forbid this practice. This has been decreed lest one not boil the water well enough. So we don't do that even, that's rabbinic law, even though biblically it would be okay. It's permissible to cook grain or flour in fruit juice, thus dough, which was kneaded with fruit juice, cooked in fruit juice, or fried with oil in a frying pan is permitted, for fruit juice does not cause leavening. Roasted grain, which is singed by fire and then ground into flour, the flour should not be cooked with water unless it has been roasted well in fire, and thus it will become leavened when cooked. Similarly, when preparing new pots, we should not cook in them anything other than matzah that was baked and then ground into flour. It is forbidden to do so with roasted flour, for perhaps it has not been roasted well and thus may become leavened. Okay, I just wanted to do something here because I gotta go. All right, thank you for joining and have an amazing, great day. God bless you.